Hey guys, what's going on? It's Grim here, and yes, we finally have some Titanfall gameplay coming up. Not amazing. I'm using the DMR, I've got the ACOG scope in it, I've got the silencer, I've gone through all the guns, putting different attachments on, just trying to get a feel for them. This is beta after all, and we're not here as simply as a marketing gimmick, as many would think. We're actually here to supposedly give feedback on the game, so that, fingers crossed, the wise people at Respawn can digest our comments and tweak the game before it goes live, and we have a better gaming experience because of it. Now, I have many things I actually love about this game, and it's easy to gush, go, oh, it's amazing, but I want to talk about a couple of bits that kind of grate me, and there's two parts to it. First off is actually an issue with the game itself, and the second is, as you would expect, a community issue. Now, you can argue that the second one, i.e. the community issue, is kind of a game issue. For instance, noob tubes with Danger Close, the MP40 jug, you know what I'm talking about. Things in the game that people can abuse, and this game has them as well. Now, with regards to weaponry, I haven't found anything that is annoying, but then again, we've got one SMG, we've got one assault rifle, one sniper, and then they kind of give you get burn cards, they're called, and they give you some other weapons, for instance like the, I want to say Kraken, but it's not, sniper rifle. So it's hard to judge weapon balance and annoying weapons. The smart pistol is kind of annoying, but more on that in a minute. My issue with the community is the fact that this is a beta, okay? So this is meant to be our giving feedback to the game designers so that, as I said before, they can make a better final product that we can enjoy playing. For instance, if they had have had one for Modern Warfare 2, we might not have had Danger Close Noob Tube. World at War, we might not have had Jug MP40. They may have tweaked and balanced the game far better. But, alas, you know, that wasn't the case. But I feel that many people, all of us, the community, by and large, is not treating this as the beta. They're treating this as, this is the game, this is what's come out, I'm going to pad my stats the best I can, I'm going to, you know, do all the cheesy, cheap things I can do, and not actually learn or give feedback on the game. It's not surprising, you're always going to get some doing that, but it worries me the amount that are doing that. Now, my two issues kind of roll into one here, so bear with me. In this game you have bots. You have these little AI guys that kind of drop in, so it's 6v6. Then you have bots that drop in at various points, and depending on what's going on will depend on the bot that drops in. So, for instance, if there's a lot of enemy Titans, you get anti-Titan support guys, soldiers with missile launchers that will try and destroy the Titans for you. These guys are about as difficult as bots on regular in Call of Duty, and in fact I would question whether they're even that tough. They take one bullet, pretty much no matter what weapon, to take down. It's ridiculous how squishy they are. And by doing this, you actually take seconds off of your time. Now granted, killing a human being takes like 30 seconds off the time it takes for a Titan to come in, but killing these guys, which is ridiculously easy, takes a couple of seconds off. So you keep killing them. Like, it's not uncommon for guys to get 5, you know, kills in a row of these guys, and to keep doing it. You can farm these guys ridiculously. They're kind of like a, you know, Dota, League of Legends, where you've got the little guys you can farm to get money and whatever else have you. They're like that, but they are thick as shit. And with the cloaking device makes you invisible to them. You can literally, like Predator in Predator 2, you can drop into the middle of this group, slaughter them all and walk out. And you can keep doing that. They generally drop at predictable places. This is B point on Angel City. Now, to the right of this is like a, you saw me there earlier on, containers. There's a drop pod that generally drops there all the time. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's yours, but you can sit there. Nobody really goes over there. Nobody uses it as a flanking route, and you can just kill over and over again, showing times your Titan, bringing it in, padding your stats. Now, that affects everything. It affects TDM, attrition, and it affects domination, or hardpoint domination. Because in attrition, killing these bots, although it gives you a far smaller point or attrition score, whatever you want to call it, it does actually add up onto your score. I've had many a game of TDM where all of the guys on my team have gone positive. Every single one of them has gone positive, and you know, to a decent ratio. Like KD doesn't anyway, to a decent ratio. The enemy team, though, have had one or two guys who are farmers, and I know you can go after the farmers and all that good stuff, but generally they will just find another spot, and people that like to do the gun-on-gun, that like to rush and have that frenetic action, will generally all gravitate to the middle of the map. These guys will sit on the edge of the map, and you can go after them. I've, in many a map, gone, right, okay, I know this guy's going to be doing it, I'll go over there, kill him, and then move on. But it is fucking boring going after these guys, because you never know which bit around the edge of the map they're going to be. So, it's frustrating, so you don't do it. But yeah, they get all these kills. They get all these Titans. It's really, really frustrating in TDM, because you lose out to players who are farming AI bots. It doesn't feel there's any skill. I know I sound vexed and frustrated, and it is really annoying when that happens. And I know you're going to say, but it's part of the game, it's part of why it's there. That's why I think with things like the cloak, things like the smart pistol, you need to make the bots harder to kill. So for instance, the cloak. The cloak you use makes you completely invisible from these guys. They can't see shit, and they're like, what's going on? And then you can just fucking slaughter them all. Smart pistol, lock onto them all, pull the trigger, all 5 are dead. And you can do that repeatedly, which is very, very frustrating. In Domination, it's far worse, and this is what I'm predominantly I've played Domination, so this is where I'll be slightly more informed about the issues. You get no reward for capturing objective. You don't get any time off of your Titan being built. You do farming bots, you do killing players. Now I completely agree with killing enemy players taking time off of your bot. Now I reckon it should take 10-20 seconds off your time. I think capturing a flag should take 30-40 seconds off your time, because at the end of the day, that's the whole point. You want to focus people on playing the objective. People don't. Already this is a beta, and I have seen people not playing objectives, sat there, they've been stat padding, i.e. they've just been trying to get the best stats they can be. I've seen people posting on forums, I've got an 11 KD, I've got this, I've got that, but they're not giving anything back. Now, I know that's been kind of mush, that's not been the best video I've ever produced, information, but I've literally just come off playing, and it's kind of all in my head. I will go through in far more detail the things that are bugging me, and the things that I really like. There's a lot I like about this game. In far better detail, I'll write it all down and go through it properly with you guys. But this is the big thing that I want to get across. If you are beta testing, whatever you want to say, if you are testing this game at the moment, please don't just sit there with an AR rifle with extended mags, silencer, farming bots, and going, I'm Billy Big Bollocks because I can kill all these people. Yeah. Okay, take the time. Try and run out the map. Try and call your Titan in at weird angles to see if it gets stuck. Try doing all the little glitchy, annoying things that we all know are in these games. Try using every weapon. See if there's a loadout that's like the, LMG target finder, thermal with silencer. Try and see if those annoying things are there. Because at the end of the day, when you die from that in the actual game, and you're going, for fuck's sake, man, that fucking gun is so overrated, so OP, man, everybody uses it, it's really, really annoying. You're the one that was in beta, you're the one that had a chance of saying something. Now granted, if it's something that comes along that wasn't in the beta that we didn't know about, we can't predict that. But if it's something in game, like the smart pistol, which is annoying as hell, that you think is overpowered, or like, if you think the shotgun's overpowered, or whatever, if you think there's a balance issue, or there's a problem with the map, or an issue with Titans, or whatever, now is your chance as a beta tester, as a gamer. Try and think of this not as a a marketing thing or whatever, try and think of this as your opportunity to give something back and to make this a better game all round, because there is so much potential right now in this game, and I would hate to see that wasted. And I get an evac and then it goes down. I actually like this, a lot of people don't, but this is really cool. The whole, whether you escape at the end of the mission, makes it feel more risky, and I like the bots. But anyway, that's me. Laters, guys. I'm going back to play more Titanfall. Laters, bye.